Y'all, I'm gonna show you how to make that smoked mac and cheese of your dreams. Stick around, baby. So you're asking yourself, CJ, what makes this the smoked mac and cheese of my dreams? Well, I got the answer for you. 2 words, steak and bacon. You get the idea. Guys, this mac and cheese is the easiest, tastiest, most bestest mac and cheese you can make. We're gonna level it up by smoking it. Now I'm gonna use my Ninja Woodfire Oven to smoke this, but on any smoker you got, this works, baby, all right? First thing we did, well, we boiled that pasta, all right? That's, you gotta have your mac soft for the mac and cheese, right? We boiled it to al dente, okay? We salted the water. We're using a half a pound, so about 8 ounces of boxed macaroni, okay? I'm using a small 8x8 baking dish that fits in here pretty well, okay? This is my outdoor baking dish. Mrs. CJ wouldn't let me near the other stuff in the kitchen for the outdoor grills, okay? So get yourself one that you're okay with getting a little dirty, or get one of those disposable 8x8 tins, okay? To get our cheese sauce for the mac and cheese. Now, I know a lot of the haters are gonna come at me in the comments, but I go with that Velveeta most of the time on my mac and cheese. It makes it the most creamiest, and it's so delicious when I use it, okay? So we throw in a 16-ounce block of Velveeta, got a cup of milk in there to loosen it up. Listen, the last thing you want is a dry mac and cheese. So we're going in with a cup of whole milk, and then we're gonna throw in a cup of shredded Colby Jack. Now I shredded the whole block myself. We're gonna use a cup of it in the actual sauce, and then I'm gonna show you what we're gonna do with the other half of the shredded cheese as we go, all right? And then we're gonna go in there with about a half a cup of grated Parmesan, just a handful. You know, sometimes I just kind of cook from the heart and throw it in there, all right? Get that all mixed in pretty well, you know, so it starts melting in there, everything's combining. Using that Velveeta is the, you know, the catalyst for the melting, and everything comes together really well. And then I'm gonna throw in my bacon and my steak, baby. All right, I've already cooked the bacon, I've already cooked the steak, chopped it into little bite-sized bits in there. So you're gonna get a little steak and a little bacon in every bite, all right? Very decadent, very tasty. We're throwing a pinch of green onions in there for flavor, and you know, it looks good in there, and I'm sure we'll throw some over the top at the end. Get all that stirred in and combined, and then we threw in a little Uncle Steve shake, Lucky Shake in there, and I'll put a link down below for it. Guys, any all-purpose seasoning you wanna use in there is good, but definitely make sure you season your mac and cheese, okay? No one wants bland mac and cheese. I hope you're with me so far. Next thing we gotta do is get that wood fire oven fired up. Using the bake setting on it, okay? We're gonna cook it at 325. Usually when I do a baked mac and cheese, I'll do about 350, 375. Being that it's so condensed in that little area of heat, I don't think we need much more than 325, okay? And we're gonna do it for 20 minutes. After that 20 minutes, throw the rest of that Colby Jack on top. Another 5 minutes to get that nice and brown and crispy in there. And we'll be eating good in the neighborhood, baby. Pellets, we're using Jacks by Jealous Devil, all right? It doesn't really matter. It's just a blend of woods in there, and you know, I like it, I like the flavor. But again, you guys do what you wanna do. Use whatever wood pellets you like, okay? Let's get this bad boy fired up. Come on. All right, let's get these pellets in. Smooth them out a little bit. Shut it down. Gonna turn this up to the bake setting. Temperature, we want to take down, like I said, 325. Timing, let's give it a good half hour in there. Wood fire flavor button on. All right, hit start. All right, we got the wood fire fired up. We're going to let it go through that whole ignition process, get all that white smoke out of there. Can't wait to get this mac and cheese in my face, you know what I'm saying? All right, come on back when this is heated up, and we'll get the mac and cheese in there. Let's go. Got a little bit of smoke. Smoky smoke. I got our roasting pan in there just to hold our baking dish. Now, like I said, this is my outdoor baking dish. It's gonna get kind of stained with smoke, but that's okay. All right, it's ready to go. We hit start with my cool gloves. It's not working. All right, guys, we're about halfway through. I decided to come out here and give it a little mix, get some of the dark bits, you know, with the smoke, the the mac will get a little dark on top. So we're gonna get it mixed up, smoothed out, and then finished up. All right, y'all, we're coming up on that 20 minutes. Let's take a look. Get a nice little facial of the smoke. Go ahead and take you down there so we can get a little closer view, but it's looking dang good to me. Got a little bit dark in there. We'll give it one little mix, and then we'll top it with the rest of that Colby Jack. It's looking dang good to me. Like I said, one more little mix. Getting that smoke flavor all the way through. And when you see your macaroni turn dark, don't worry about that. You know, the smoke's got attached to something, right? Take the rest of our Colby Jack and just get it on the top. And you're probably gonna spill some over. Don't worry, you clean it up. There's so much cheese running through this thing. It's the cheesiest. All right, shut it down. Give it a couple more minutes to brown up that top, and we're good to go. Got it all browned up. Let's get it out. All right, guys, we're done. Let's take a bite. I have my ridiculously sized spoon that I use to take the picture, so. Let's go ahead and wait for that truck to go by. I'm gonna show you what I have to deal with being that the street is right next to my house while I'm trying to film and got my cell phone out here. It looks like a big rig, right? Someone is getting a new Lexus. It ain't me. Why is he doing this on the side of my house? All right, let's finish up this video. I'll try not to be uber annoyed. So let's take a bite with my big old spoon. I'm telling you guys, creamy. You got that smoky flavor, but it's not overwhelming. All right. You gotta have some steak, you gotta have some bacon, whatever protein you want, throw it in there, okay? This is terribly annoying and shitty timing. So, anyway, guys, hit a thumbs up for having to deal with all that. If you wanna get one of these Woodfire ovens, grab the link down below. It's an affiliate link. It doesn't cost you anything more to use it, but it helps out your boy. If you wanna get anything I use in the videos, merch, knives, cutting boards, all that stuff, links are all down below. If you want to become a show producer, like all the people scrolling in the screen, people who know my patience is very low when it comes to noise outdoors and people parking on my street, hit that join button right next to the subscribe button, which you should have already hit by now. Other than that, guys, we're done. Listen, I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful week. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for cooking with CJ. Take care.